Hello guys, so we last left off getting an introduction to Jason and Fluvia Richer, which is the son of Frank and Celeste Sr. Now the introduction is going to be similar to this for quite a few videos until I get to know these townies by heart and not having to like click on their lot to know who they are. So yeah, my memories has always been bad. But anyway, since I've just finished recording the episode with Jason and Fluvia, we're going to go ahead and jump right next into his sister, Grace, who married Scott Midlock and had a son, Luke Midlock, with him. So this way we can complete this Richer family households, or family, the clan, the broods, and then we can focus on other Sims. Now, for the other Sims, I'm gonna go ahead and make a randomized list for myself, and then we can just go through the list one by one. So yeah, I'll see you guys when the lot is loaded, and it looks like it's loading now. That's actually pretty fast. But then again, I already loaded the first time to play her brother. Oh wow, Grace look completely different from those pictures. If you guys are wondering, I do have default custom contents in my game. So it replaced the hair, stuff like that in here. So her clothing, her hair looks completely different. It gives them a completely different feeling from the little snapshot we saw as the load was loading, doesn't it? I think Luke is the only one who kind of looks similar. Like, he's so cute and adorable. Look at him, he's so cute. Grace, wow. You know, from her picture, hold on, let me just see if we can get a better look on her. So Grace, from the picture, or from the family portrait picture we saw as I load, I have the feeling she was a more like a homemaker, I don't know, like a housewife. But looking at this now, like, dang, this is one gorgeous Sim. Look at her, like, and she looks so badass. Like, you do not want to mess with Grace. Like, look at her. She's gorgeous. Her hair, her eyes. Sorry, it was my phone vibrating in the background. And her husband, wow, that hair. He looked like the typical 9-to-5 white or blue collar worker. Correct me if I'm wrong. White collar are the office work, and the blue collars are the one that works in constructions, right? I don't usually identify people like that. But I hear people always throwing around the terms blue collar, white collar, and I have no idea what they mean. Of course, I can just look it up, but hey, I can ask you guys to tell me what they are. Oh, there goes my phone again. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this phone. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, guys, that was a super long break. I picked up my phone call, which was from my mom, and then I went to the kitchen and I got some food, and I ended up watching a few YouTube videos before I decided to continue. Whoops. Anyway, I think we were talking about how she's gorgeous, how he looked like a typical 9-to-5 worker, especially with his suit. His suit is not helping the image at all. He doesn't look too bad. His skin is super smooth. Buddy, do you have makeup on? Yeah. So, again with the computer, so probably Mr. Humble gonna come. It is 6 a.m. in the morning. I forgot to look what day the other one is. The other one probably Monday too. So let's take a look at Grace personality. She is a family sim with a want to reach her golden anniversary, which is like my favorite aspiration in the whole game. If I were to be a sim, right, I'll probably be a family sim. Relationship wise, she's in love and super attracted to her husband. They have 2 bolts together. She's really close to Joe Keeley. She's close to her father. She's and her mother. She likes. She's okay with her sister-in-law. She have okay relationship with other people. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Right now, she's working in the culinary field as a fast food shift manager at level 3. She has 2 best friends, and see, she does have some skill points, so we don't have any needs to work on the skill points here. She do need 1 logic and 2 creativity for a promotion, though. No worries about friends. She's all set. No talent badge. And let's see, she is a Capricorn. She's extremely clever, provides amusement for those around them, also very practical and strive for order and discipline. She's pretty healthy fit wise. She's pretty neat, super shy, lazy, playful, and grouchy. Nope, not grouchy, I'm sorry, nice. She's nice. She has she's interested in politics and culture, weather, travel, and paranormal. Again, we don't know her hobby yet. And although I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out to be food. Let's take a look at her memories, which is my favorite part about learning about the Sim personality. So she learned to talk from her mother, probably trained by her mother, and learned to walk from her father. She grew up well, and then Jason was born. And then, so Jason is her younger brother. She met Scott, became best friend with Scott, kissed Scott, had first kiss with him, fell in love with him, went steady together, made out with him, had her very first boohoo, got engaged, got married, moved into the new house, got a job, had a baby. And then Jason got engaged and got married, and then she had Luke. She taught Luke how to walk, to potty train, and she made 2 best friends. And one of them, I'm pretty sure it was Jill Keeley that she made best friend with. Chemistry wise, she likes guys with blonde hair and who's really good and mechanical, and her turn off is cologne. Okay, she has nothing in her inventory. Again, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with her aspiration benefits. I'm going to give her the grandmother comfort soup, because you never know when somebody gets sick and they need the soup. There's no career rewards at the moment, so she's an all-around well-off sim. Right now she has a want to gain a cleaning skill, be best friend with Luke, have another baby. I'm not sure if I mentioned in the last video, but I plan to only allow Sims in the city to have up to 2 kids. However, if they have a 3rd child, if they want more than 2 kids, they will have to pay more taxes than other people. Mainly because if you can't really see it from here, but the island is pretty small. Like, you can get from one side of the island to the other in like half a day. So, in order to help control the population explosion, the mayor had made a law that each family can have up to 2 kids, which is, most family want only 2 kids anyway. But if a family might end up having more, they will have to pay with more taxes, And also, this does not applies to people with twins or quadruplets, because that's considered one pregnancy, and it's not like they can control having twins or triplets or quadruplets. So yeah, so that's the rules. So right now, Grace has to want to have another baby. Now, I also another rule is that if the couple doesn't have a baby and one of them roll the want to have a baby, then they can go ahead and try for baby. However, if they already has a child and only one sim roll the want of having a baby and the other one don't, then we either leave it up to them to try for baby by themselves because they are allowed to, woohoo, try for baby themselves, or if I feel like they roll the wand like every single day for a whole round straight, I might just give it to them. But for the second time, unless both of them roll the wand to have a baby, I won't try for baby. So in this example, both Grace and Scott roll the wand to have a baby. So I will go ahead and allow them to have a second child. Okay, now Scott, he is a family sim just like his wife. He also shared the same one as his wife just to reach golden anniversary with her, which is really nice. Husband and wife with the same goal, and they both have want another child, which is nice. Okay, relationship, while he is in love and is best friend with his wife, he loves his son, he's pretty close. He's somewhat attracted to his mother-in-law. Oh gosh. Oh, I forgot to read her bio. Where do we go to read her bio? Where do we go to read a Sims bio, guys? Oh, right here. Grace used to be a hardcore otaku. She still cringes when she thinks of that stage in her life. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, your personality can change, but there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, growing up, I feel like whatever you like as a child, help shape who you are as an adult. Unless what you like is something harmful to others or harmful to yourself, then you should... Yeah, I always feel that way. I feel like there's nothing wrong with stuff that you like when you're a child. I mean, of course some stuff, I know there's some stuff when I was younger that I've done, and now that I'm an adult, I'm like, oh, why do I get into that? But hey, it helps shape me as a person. Scott was created in Creative Sims because he had no parents, and yeah, family tree wise, it's typical of a sim that was created. Okay, so he's in the business field on level 3 as a field sales representative. He meets all the funds requirement. However, he needs 2 charisma and 1 creativity point for a promotion, and he currently has no badge. Personality wise, Scott is a Virgo, so he's modest and shy, introvert. He takes pride in meticulous and practical approach to life. Unfortunately, these traits also result in very fuzzy individuals, so he's pretty picky, I guess. So he's super neat, and he's shy, he's pretty active, he's serious, and he's pretty nice. Health and fitness-wise, he's doing okay. In terms of interest, he has a lot of interest in travel, weather, and work, as well as entertainment, and he's okay with other interests. Like every sim so far, we don't know what his hobby is yet, so it'd be interesting to find out what he likes to do. And my favorite part, he has some bad memories. Mystery Sims die, Mystery Sims dies. I'm gonna assume that these Mystery Sims are his parents, mom and dad, but he grew up well despite their deaths. He met Grace, became best friend, has his first kiss with her, fell in love with her, went steady with her, made out with her, had his very woohoo with her, and then so he met her during his teenage stage. Then he met his in-laws, and then he got engaged to her, got married to her, got a job, moved out, have a baby with her, and he taught Luke how to talk, and yeah, he has. Besides his parents' death, he overall has a smooth life. Chemistry-wise, he's attracted to brown hair and a great cook, and he's turned off by swimwear, so he seems pretty prude and modest guy. He has nothing in his inventory, and aspiration-wise, as usual. Since his wife already knows how to cook this, I'm gonna have him give him the life of luxury for jobs, because I want him to be able to progress those jobs and have a lot of vacation time so he can spend time with his wife and family, especially since they both wants to have a second child. So overall, he's a well-rounded Sims. Let's go ahead and look at Luke. Obviously, Luke is a child. He wants to have a dog. Not sure yet. We'll see. Relationship wise, he's very close. He's like friend with his father. He doesn't seem to be like too close to his mother yet. They're not friends. This is actually kind of funny because in my Sims, most of the offspring are usually best friends with their mother by the time they're a child, because I have a breastfeeding mod, and that increases their social and relationship because they are bonding through the breastfeeding. So by the time they age into a toddler or or child, depending on how much interaction they have or how often she breastfeed him, they'll be best friends like that by the time they're a child. So yeah. Okay. He's very close to his grandfather. Not so much his grandmother. He seems to be a distant from his grandmother. Okay. Right now he's a C student, no skills. No wonder. Another thing I want to point out in my game is really hard to get an A in my game. Mainly because I have the harder grade hack, where they can only get, like, the more homework they do and the more skills they earn, the higher their grades. And even if they do all their homework, but if they don't gain a lot of skills, they will have lower grades as well. So it is very difficult for them to have really good grades in my Sims game. And also, I also don't force Sims to do their homework. So if they don't want to do their homework, they won't do it. If they don't want a skill, they won't do it. So yeah, in the last few years, I haven't had a Sim that had an A yet. I think I got the mod because for many years it was so easy for my Sims kids to get A's. So then I wanted to make it a little more difficult. Ooh, this is fun. He might be my favorite Sim so far because he's a Cancer just like me. So Cancer Sims, there's nothing extreme about Cancer. They are very balanced. They can also be very changeable, which can be good or bad depending on the situation. That's true. I went through many stages in my life. And even this last 2 years alone, I went through many changes. And some are good, some are not good. I'm still working through it. But yeah, that's pretty true. Wait, I forgot to read his bio. Oh, this is cute. Scott met Grace at a cosplay convention. Ooh, he tries to downplay this while telling stories of how their romance started. Why are you guys downplaying the fact that you like animation or Japan mangas and stuff? I think that is fun. In fact, you guys might not know, but like in my bedroom, I have 2 huge shelves and they all filled with mangas. Like, there's nothing wrong. These two seem to be pretty embarrassed about their past times of their younger ages, and I feel there's nothing wrong with that, guys. There's nothing wrong. In fact, I respect people who owns it. Like, I respect people who owns it. Hey, I like this. Like, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. I mean, I am the last person to judge anybody. I read trashy romance. Trashy romance. Like, a lot of people, when people ask me, oh, like, do you read? And like, yeah, I read. And most people would assume that I read, like, classics, like, like those Shakespeare's and, like, How to Kill a Mockingbird or something like that. I don't read those. Like, those aren't my favorite things to read. In fact, I do not like them at all. I like reading trashy romance because, in my opinion, reading is something I use to pass the time, to make me happy, to de-stress myself. So why am I reading books that will stress me out? And I found over the years that I enjoy reading books with some good romance. And I'm not going to say that they don't teach me anything. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about Victoria, the Victorian time, the Regency, the feudal era. I learned a lot about different periods of times just through reading these books. And I commend it to a lot of writers, because a lot of these writers do go out and they do research their stuff. Like some of the best authors I know are like Lisa Kleypas. She does research. She researched her materials before she turned them into a novel. And I read Chinese romance novels, like, and I learned a lot about the Chinese feudal era, their dynasties, their social culture, their lifestyle, and it's really fun. I mean, like, do not judge. What I'm saying is, do not judge people hobbies, because things they learn from these hobbies, might seem childish or nerdy, but the stuff you gain from them, Sorry, I went off on a tangent there, but I always felt like people should be proud of their pastime. Like I said, unless your pastime hurts others or hurts yourself, whether it's mentally or physically, you should own up to it. I mean, if you like them, there have to be a reason why you like them. It is you. It's shaped who you are. Anyway, that's another tangent I just went into. So, hold on. So, Luke, by the way, guys, I've been calling him Luke throughout this game, but his name is not Luke. It is actually, Lutek? I can't pronounce his name to save my life. If somebody in the comment area can just, like, tell me how to pronounce this name, it'd be greatly appreciated, because I can't pronounce it to save my life. Maybe after this video, I'll go on Google, and have Google teach me how to say this name. Anyway, he's like his father. He's pretty neat. He's shy. He's not lazy or active. He's normal. He's in between. He's like literally in between. He's a little bit more playful than serious, and he is again in between grouchy and nice. So he's a pretty normal kid. Fitness level, he's okay. He's healthy. He's not as boisterous as other children, but he's not a perfect child either. So yeah. So he can lean in both ways, which is fine. Children is a time. I think he's at an age where he's learning, who he's becoming. Wow, I've been talking with this family for 17 minutes. Whoops, guys. Let's go through this quickly and start to get into the gameplay. But then again, this is an introductory for the first season, so it's gonna be like this for most of the families. He likes entertainment. He doesn't have a lot of interests, really, except for entertainment. He's super interested in toys, sci-fi. He's okay with school and animals, but he's definitely interested in toys and sci-fi. Again, we don't know what his hobby is, but I would not be surprised if he's into tinkering or science, especially since with that sci-fi. Not much memory. He's still a child, but except for learning some skills and growing up well. Again, nothing in his inventory, and I'm gonna give him those. Most of my children would have all of these fulfilled by the time they're a child, but it's okay. Okay, so we learned everything we need about all these people. We do not need to add anything to their, hold on. Oh, they have no basement. Whoops, this is going to be a little difficult. I'll just put it up here. So I'm going to go ahead and just put in the lot sync timer for them so we can keep track of how many days this has been in their family. Again, sorry guys. Honestly, I should really get these done, like, before loading these lots, so I don't have to, like, go through this all the time with you guys. But since I'm already here, I might as well just do it. And I don't think I installed this for the previous family either. List. Yeah, I didn't install it for the last, for her brother's lot. So Grace's house seemed to be rich. Like, she has a very big house with plenty of space in the yard for the kids to play, and plenty of spaces for cars. So if they have, if they want a car, wow, she looks like her family's rolling in money. Plenty of room. So there's 3 bedrooms. Nice private bathroom. That's a very nice bathroom. And another room for another kid. Wow. That's a huge house. I really like this house. Actually, I really like the layout of this house. Dang. Okay. Let's go ahead and start this. So, it is now morning. Oh, what I should also do is add the casual romance here. for everybody. Now, let me just move this somewhere. I'll put it over here. There you go. Aww.
This wonder.
So this couple is super in love. Let's see what she wants to do. She wants to gain a skill point and play. So let's have her play. Let's have her tickle her son. You want to gain skill points. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Do you have to work? Oh, he had work in a few hours. She has work in the afternoon, so we don't need a babysitter. So why are you here? Wait, they want the creativity point. Do they have a something to learn creativity from? Do you need to gain a skill? Nope. So I'll probably buy him an easel, so he can learn, so he can draw. Oh, I should have left the easel here. Okay, I might move this here to the front door, and then I'm gonna put an easel here because he's gonna be needing that. It will be very, very useful. Let me see. Oh, here, the easel. Children's easel. I have so many easel, guys. I'm gonna have to go through my my stuff. Oh, these are very nice easel, but I want them to be spending way too much money on an easel, so I'm gonna get them something simple and inexpensive. So a table easel, a modern easel. Let's do a modern easel. It's nice and different. And the price is just about right. So maybe I'll go here and practice painting. I think everybody's kind of hungry. Grace, why don't you go to the kitchen and cook something for him? Do you have any cooking skill point? Oh shit, she might burn something, but let's give her a chance to try. Let's do something simple like a toaster strudel. He wanna buy a lemonade stand. Ooh, I've never done a lemonade stand in Sims, so I might do it. Let's see how much it costs. Oh, excuse me. Lemonade stand, lemonade stand. Where is a lemonade stand? Huh. I've never. Oh, these are the career points stuff. Thingamajingy. That I had to buy a one. I don't know what lemonade stand is, guys. If you know it, let me know. It'd be nice. But I can't find it anywhere. Is it in here? No. Is it this? Dang, I do not know where the lemonade stand is, guys. So you guys, I have to look that up later. Actually, maybe it tells me here. Bill, it doesn't tell me here. Carpool will come in an hour. School bus will come in an hour. Oh, she was able to make it well. Awesome. So I'm going to eat that. Let's see if we were able to gain enough. Like, gain a creativity skill point before he leaves for work. But I definitely doubt it. Where are you, Luke? Oh, this... I really like the layout of this house, guys. I really like it. So, I think Grace... I think she married the perfect person for her. They have the same wants and wishes and... Huh. And I feel like they're... Actually, technically, they are made for each other. I mean, like, if you look at their attraction, it's like they're made to be attracted to one another. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next generation. Let's go ahead. Oh, he did happen to gain a skill point. So go ahead and eat. Oh no, he don't have time to eat no more. He needs to go to work. Okay, go to work. You can skip breakfast today. It's not good for you, but you still have to skip it. I do not know how that came. That was just weird. I don't use Google Google Voice Assistant. I've never used it, so that was strange. Oh, school bus is here! Lucani runs the bus! If they have enough money, and if they want it, I might end up buying them a car. It would be much more convenient. What is this? Hold on. Huh. I've never used this in my game. Where this came from? Oh, I've never used this in my game. That's interesting. Okay, clean up. Clean up. And what have we left over? So she's gonna be home alone until 5 o'clock. That's when she start working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have her learn her cooking skill because A, she has a want to learn, and number 2 is how can she get promoted if she doesn't. Actually no, I'm gonna have to have her learn more. Oh, who's coming over? Oh, Mr. Humble. Perfect, I can buy them a new computer. So I have something in my game called work from home. So I might let her learn these skills from the computer. So, like, so there's 3 ways I can have her learn. 1, she can draw something, but the one she have at home is already occupied. The second one is she can go on the computer and she can, or the hack computer, and she can publish an article and earn some money. And that will help her gain the skill point as well. Or there is a college function on my thing where she can take a class. At the local community city hall, the community school, and they teach her the knowledge. So either way, she can learn the skill point. So let's recycle this, and I'm gonna have her sell that computer. Yeah, I definitely need to get that cheap computer in my game. Because it seems like, I mean, in her family it makes sense. They seem to be very well off, so they can afford an expensive computer. But like her brother's family doesn't seem to be as well as her. So you can do, so she can go here and the computer, and she can go work from home, and she can publish an article in the skill field, and she will learn a skill while she published them. Or she can go to college. Well, hold on, school. Nope. There's another option here where you can actually, oh, you can study badges. But this is, I use it for like an online school. Like she can register for an online school. So she can go ahead here and go work from home and write some stories for creativities and earn some money. And then the thing is, the reason why I said I decided to I implement this is because when they use an easel to learn creativity, they are making money through the painting they sell. So I mean, it's the same thing here. That work from home option is like they write an article through a blog, the blog like it, and then get paid for it, which is really nice to have. Yeah. So she is. She's gonna try to get at least 2 skill point, and we can have her do 1 logic. I do plan on having one of my Sims try to make a living doing this without having no job, but do this like just try to make a living on her computer all the time. So it'd be interesting. Actually, there's also another Sim who lives on this island, the Recluse. I might use this as the work from home option as how the recluse makes a living if he has no job. You know, it'd be really, really interesting. Oh, and don't worry about the Black Ocean, guys. It's because I have a mod that makes the water reflection very beautiful. But if you're from the home lot, it will show up as black unless you build a pool. Like, unless you have at least 1 tile pool, like I'll show you here. Let me get one of these, but I have to hide them under the tree or something. Oh, maybe I'll hide it under there. Hold on. I'll show you. So, it's black now. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me try to turn this in a way where we can actually see the water. Oh, there. See? You can see how the water is black. So, if I go in here, and I put in the pool. See how the water finally comes out? Oh, that's so nice, right? So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna move this tree back on top, and I'm gonna go into the gardening center, and I'm gonna put some bushes under there to hide it. I have some grass actually that will hide it. I'm gonna put some of these, and where's my grass? Oh, I don't like these Sims 4 grass. I need to remove. I download so much stuff, guys. Oh, here you go. There, and then one more. There you go. And now you can see the beautiful, gorgeous view of Bora without the ugly black ocean. But yeah. So there she is. I'm gonna speed this forward, guys, so we can get through this quickly. Oh, and she already learned one skill. Nope, not yet. Who is this gorgeous guy? Ryan what? He looks cute. This is Ryan Sultan. He looks pretty handsome. Oh, guys, I really like the architecture of this house. It's nice, it's gorgeous. I don't know if she built these a lot herself or if she downloaded them online, but they're very nice. So she needs to get some more. So she's learning. So she earned some money running these articles. So she finished. Usually, an article doesn't necessarily mean one skill point. Sometimes it takes them. They will learn like one skill point, but then like go like more than halfway into another skill point before they complete an article, which is nice. So one more creativities, and then they'll do logic. So currently she's probably writing a story about her life, about her parents' life, maybe perhaps even about her great-grandparents' life and how they first moved into this town, island of Bora, their struggles in building a self-sufficient town in an uninhabited island. So yeah. And probably the town folks probably think that's very interesting, so they just have to buy it. Oh! Luke is back from work. Let's see. I think he can have a bad grade. Because he have no skill points and there has been no homework assignments yet. Aww, it's okay. There's his homework assignments. So he needs some homework help from his mother. So I'll probably have him go up to Grace and ask her for some help with his homework assignment. But for now he needs some fun, so I'm gonna go have him go watch TV. Watch a movie, maybe about fairies. Oh, poor kid. It's okay, you can watch TV now. So you can go watch TV. He want to torment someone. Can you torment your mother? Let me see. No, you can't torment your mother, so... maybe a sibling will come in handy so you can torment someone. Oh wow, we've been here for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, so I'm gonna have to wrap up soon, guys. Oh, Scott is home. No promotion, as expected. Oh, and he wants to help Luke with his homework. Yeah, we could definitely gonna do that. But before we do that, let's go ahead and use the restroom and maybe join your son watching a movie. Oops. Oh, and to make it easier for me, unless I'm not doing anything at all unproductive, I might make them learn skills, but they will not. I'm debating whether I'm gonna make them do it or I will only let them do it if they have want to do it. I haven't decided yet. Oh, I think... oh, her car is here, so... Oh, she got 3 skill points from here. Oh, nice. Okay, so now Grace is heading to work. And he's dancing. So he probably gonna have to ask for homework help. So while your dad is finishing TV, why didn't you ask Scott for some homework help, get your homework done, and then spend the rest of the day do whatever you want? So they're going upstairs. I actually really like the relationship of this family. They seem very, very close. There you go. Now he wants to buy a lemonade stand. I don't know where to get a lemonade stand, this guy. So, he want to buy a worm rat cage. He want to become best friend with his son, get an A, and buy a floral bench. They do have enough money for a floral bench, but I'm not sure if they have the space for it. I don't even know why he wanted to buy a floral bench. They can put it in the garage, actually. I mean, they don't have any cars yet. And then if they ended up, yeah, I guess he can put it in a garage for now. Let's see. I think he can afford that. Let me see. A floral bench. Let's see. Oh, right here. Let's put it in his garage. Let's put right here next to the barrel. And while I'm at it, let me see if I can find that lemonade stand for poor Luke. I have no idea what lemonade stand is. Actually, let me just go research this pretty quickly. I might be able to find it. I have Google. Okay. Buy mode 120. Okay, so it costs 120. So all I need to do is go look for something that costs around the 120. You know what? Maybe I'm going... Oh, miscellaneous kids. There you go. 120. Oh, found it. So let's go ahead and put the lemonade stand at the backyard. For both. So he wants to sell lemonade. So I'm gonna go ahead here. Make him sell. Set price. Even though it's evening, so I'm not even sure who's gonna walk past and sell it. Oh, he wanna earn a badge. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and have him go and make money daisy bouquet. There's Luke. They're both coming down. So I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna call this Scott's Daisy Bouquet. Very unoriginal, but I am not in the mood to do anything complicated right now. So I'm gonna have it do pretty cheap. Maybe someone will buy it. Is he able to like get these guys to nope, he can't talk to these guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait. I've never done a lemonade stand before, guys, so this is gonna be interesting. Let me see if we're able to make and sell any of his. Aw, poor Luke, nobody's coming. Aw. We'll see what happens. Oh, let me see. His needs are going down, so I'm gonna have him leave. I'm gonna have him go and grab food. Get leftovers. Come on, Scott, answer the phone. Oh, right here. Here's the phone. Wait, no, where's the phone? Get some toaster strudel. Oh, right here. Oh yes, he is available to talk. That's his father-in-law calling to speak to the grandson. Luke, your grandfather's on the phone, sweetheart. Go talk to your grandfather. He's like, nope, I'm gonna eat first. Just gonna have him go clean this up. And I'm gonna have Luke go to bed. I'm gonna sell this for $40. Make some money out of this. Don't go to sleep, watch a movie. Maybe watch something with children, family fun. And you can join your son. Spend an evening together. Oh, mommy's home. Okay, I'm gonna send them to bed and we'll use this time to wrap up. I'm gonna send Luke to sleep. Go here, and he's also running out of energy, so I'm gonna have him go to sleep. And she's also, I'm gonna have her go into the bedroom in her beautiful and spacious bathroom, take a bath, and go to and head to bed. I have the greatest job in the world. I can completely wrong nearly all the time. Oh, it's the weatherman. I love how he's so like how you say it sleep in underwear. Why would I have him sleep in underwear? Pajama. I like how the weatherman in this game, he's so honest about him not being able to do his job correctly. Well, that's a wrap up, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. And again, I forgot to take a screenshot of this. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm gonna try to film all the families this week. And then upload them, for you guys. Hopefully, I get them all up and uploaded by the end of next week, so that when we get to round 2, we'll be able to actually really get into the gameplay. Thank you, guys.